Hello and welcome to another Inside the Recording Studio Tuesday tip. Today we're going to take a look at Neoverb and how to use the Reverb Assistant to get a real quick spatial kind of sound on an instrument when you're under a deadline. Let's jump right in. As you can see here, I have a track open. I have guitar space set up, which is the Neoverb on this bus. And let's take a listen to what these guitars sound like without anything on them. They're nice, they're tight, but they're super dry. And this track calls for something that even though it's sitting in the background, it needs to have a little bit of space. So along comes the Reverb Assistant. Let's pop it in. I want to try something really dramatic, maybe not overly large, but also kind of bright. I'm going to choose a medium size. I'm going to go with bright, and then I'm going to have 100% wet because it is on a bus. Let's hit next. All right, it's done its thing. Let's accept it and let's listen to it in the context of the track. Unfortunately, that's a little bit too dramatic. It's a little too big and it's a little too bright. Let's try it again. Let's go for something much more realistic, a bit smaller, and a little bit darker. All right, it's done its thing. Let's accept it and listen to it in the track. That's not too bad. It's got a nice sense of space around it. I feel like it could use a little bit more tail, and in order to do that, we just drag this nice blue dot over towards the longer tail. Let's listen to it again. And there it is. I think that's got a pretty good feel for this track. I've got to adjust the levels a little bit in terms of the whole overall mix, but I'm ready to go. And there it is. With Neoverb and the Reverb Assistant, you can get yourself into a really good reverb and spatial type sound in a hurry when you're under a deadline. See you next time.